What's up YouTube, God Mode Duelist here, and welcome to my new talk series of perfecting the X-Sabers. So, what I have for you guys today here is 3 cards that have been used in X-Saber decks in the past, and 1 brand new tech card that I've seen a lot of people use lately. So, I'm pretty much going to be talking about how if these cards still work, and if you guys can still use them or not. So, first card I want to talk about is, for one, most X-Saber decks will run their main recruiter, X-Saber Ember's Blade. Now, some people, from what I've heard, don't like using Ember's Blade for some reason. I mean, that's just on them. I don't know why, but Ember's Blade is really good. He can recruit for any level 4 or lower X-Saber, but he's also expensive to get, I guess. But I mean, if that doesn't work, then you can also try using Giant Rat. Giant Rat is a recruiter for Earth monsters, and the only downside is he can't search out your Boggart Knights or your Airabellums, but he can get the main ones, which is Dark Soul, Pashul, and Full Helm Knight. Now, he's oddly, he has some odd stats: 1400 attack, 1450 defense, and some X-Saber builds I've seen run Gaia Power, which, if you guys don't know, old school field spell that boosts Earth monsters attack by 500, so he can get pretty big. But I've yet to see a build like that work. I mean, I'm experimenting with it right now, so yeah. Giant Rats, if you guys can't afford Ember's Blades, or for some reason you don't like running them, Giant Rat is your other recruiter, because other than that, Earth monsters don't have another recruiter. So yeah, that's one. Up next, most people like to use Cyber Dragons. There you go. As a means of special summoning, monster for tribute or synchro fodder. Like, I personally like Cyber Dragon because of the fact that you can contact fuse from across the field with a Chimera tech, so that just rapes gadgets in the face. But other builds I've seen like to use Dark Strike or Guard Strike. Now, Guard Strike, he works just like Cyber Dragon. Only downside is you have to have 2 or more X-Sabers in the grave. I mean, they relatively have the same stats. Both are left 5-star, 2100 attack. Like I said, I see him more in decks that use Gaia powers, because 21, he becomes huge and he's like an auto 26 special summon. So I mean, it's really funky, like weird, I guess. I mean, I haven't run him in my version of Gaia powers yet, but the ones who have, I've asked them, they said he works out pretty good. I mean, I ran him last format, and I mean, Cyber Dragon did more of a job. Cyber Dragon did his job better than Guard Strike, because, whenever I draw Guard Strike, there'd be like opening hand with no X-Sabers in the grave, or, yeah. I mean, other advantages is Guard Strike can be e-called, for instant synchro fodder, or just another beat stick you can go and bam, blow up monsters or hit for life, yeah. But yeah, other than that, my personal opinion, I would go for Cyber Dragons, mainly because they can hit gadgets. But if you want to run Guard Strike, that's another choice for you. I mean, it's another X-Saber to add to your list, so yeah. My next card that I personally saw a lot of play, I mean, I only teched in 1, but other X-Saber decks, like Mirror Match, just blew me away with this thing, and that is Saber Slash. Now, if you guys don't know what this card does, it's you blow up face-up cards on the field equal to the number of face-up X-Sabers on the field. So, attack position X-Sabers. So if you have 5 attack position X-Sabers, you have to blow up 5 cards. Now, that's the only downside, is if your opponent has a face-down in a Royal Decree, it means that 4 of your monsters gotta go. So I mean, that was the risky tech, but this card was really useful in board wiping. So, I mean, it's really interesting. Like, we have Dark Hole now, so this card probably won't see a lot of play, but it's an interesting tech choice for those who want to blow things up more precisely, I guess. I mean, because the old combo I used to use was Flood Field, Saber Slash away your monster, Royal Decree or something, Oppression, and then Dark Soul. So, yeah, that's just one way to go about it, but I don't know, that card might not see too much play since we have Dark Hole now. So, and now for the tech card that I've been seeing a lot of new builds use this format now. As you guys know, I don't have any new cards at all from Duelist Revolution or Star Strike Blast. I'll hopefully be able to solve that problem, but interesting tech choice was Effect Veiler. Now, from what I hear, this card is really dirty against like decks like Glad Beasts and like Black Wings and stuff like that. I mean, other mirror match with X-Sabers, this card's really gay too, because you would just knock out their Fault Roll or, you know, stuff like that. But most decks I see side deck 2 of these. I saw a couple versions main decking 1. Not sure how that worked out, but I mean, if it works for them, you know, just another choice for you guys. And yeah, I mean, Effect Veiler, it's pretty good. It's an instant negate effect for anything on the field, which is really useful for most people. Still a lot of funky rulings about it. I mean, other people are saying that you can hit a Jinzo or something with this and activate traps, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't tested with it yet, so I'll let you guys know how it works. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this segment of Perfecting the X-Sabers. Stay tuned for more, and this is God Mode Duelist. Peace out.